Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are doing great. We actually have some news, guys, and for my surprise, we finally have a guaranteed legendary event from Ancient Shards. It did not happen for quite a while, and it is happening now. Now, I'm going to walk you through the legendary champion that is on the list as a guaranteed. I'm going to give you guys my take on it, if it's worth going for that specific champion. Plus, we're going to have a bunch of different events as well that I want to mention. So let me just start directly with the legendary event, the guaranteed event. This Thursday, July 4th, we're planning to launch a guaranteed champion event. Summon champions using ancient shards while the event is active, and you are guaranteed to get Shamet by your 150 ancient shard. Some of you guys are like, what did he just say? I can't understand the goddamn word that this guy is talking here. Shamet, guys, okay? Knight Revenant, magic, affinity, attack-based champion. No, she is not a new champion. I know the majority of you guys think that they only do guaranteed events when we have new champions. They've done it in the past when it has nothing to do with new champions. What exactly can this champion do? I will drop a guide on her most probably later today, so stay tuned for it. But let me just quickly walk you through the kit. So I'll be very honest with you guys. I do have her on my account. I never really had the need to use the champion. That doesn't mean that she's not decent, okay? So with the A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a chance to land the defense down. With the A2, transfers all these debuffs from this champion to a target enemy. Then attacks that enemy 3 times. The first hit increases the duration of all debuffs on the target by 1 turn. The second decreases the duration of all buffs on the target by 1 turn. Also increases the duration of all buffs on this champion by 1 turn after attacking. So that overall is not a bad skill, but it's a single target. Then you have the A3. Humbled and Broken attacks all enemies 2 times. Finally, an AoE attack. The first hit removes all buffs. The second hit will ignore 20% of the target's defense against targets that have no active buffs. Doesn't sound too bad for the Hydra Clan boss. I'll be very honest with you guys. You have buff removal, defense down on the A1, an AoE attack, and then you have the passive. Increases this champion's accuracy by 10 for each buff on each enemy. Not something that you want to have in Hydra. You want them to have no buffs, actually. Increases this champion's crit damage by 5% for each debuff on each enemy, stacking up to 100. Now, this is nice. You're going to have hacks, you're going to have decreased speed, you're going to have defense down, you're going to have weaken. You're going to have it on 4 different Hydra heads. Easily, you're going to have 100% extra crit damage on her. So, overall, is she really worth 150 ancient shards? I feel like no. Okay, I personally feel like no. But, because there's always that but, and I'm not saying but, okay? Considering that you can open 200 ancient shards and get no champion, and then go to the Mercy and end up with a freaking hack on Smash Lord like I did today. So, when you're thinking about it like that, yes, she is worth it 150 ancient shards, because you might have a chance to get something else on the way to it, and you know exactly what you are getting, okay? I was in the Mercy, if you guys remember the last video that I posted on my summoning for the ancient shards. I went 180 deep into the Mercy with no legendary. Well, today I tried for Newt on the 15x progressive chance, and I ended up with another Smash Lord. So right now I have 9 hack on Smash Lords. Yes, you've heard that right. 9, okay? So when you can actually see the legendary that you might be able to get from a guaranteed event, as long as you guys think that it will have a bit of value on your account, I think she is worth it. If you think she has no value on your account and you just want to collect the Pokemons, again, she's worth it. Now, if you don't want to collect the Pokemons, she's not worth it. She doesn't have an aura. Her base stats are not too bad. She only has 1 AoE attack. She's not going to be the craziest damage dealer, but I will do a guide on her. I do want to try her now with all of the power creep that we have in the game, with the Great Hall, with different things like this. I don't have high level blessing on her. I think she's only a 2-star if I'm not mistaken. But at least I'm getting the attack on her. Yeah, so I have a 2-star on her. I will level her up. I will take her in for a spin, guys, and see what we can do with her. I'm gonna give her the best gear, the same thing that I have on Val the Destroyer, and see as an idea how she compares with that champion in terms of raw damage. She will remove buffs, which is nice. I do think that it has a better chance to make your team more auto-friendly, because the main issue that you have with the Hydra Clan boss, or at least in my case with some of the teams, is that while they can do a great job on auto, as long as I'm keeping an eye on them, or as long as I actually have good RNG, it's fine. But if I don't have good RNG and I'm not keeping an eye on them, sometimes my team can collapse. And that's the reason for it, is because I don't have a reviver. I might not have a character, a champion that removes buffs. And the enemies will put reflect damage. My damage dealer will go straight into it like a noob and die. So that can happen. So I feel like Shamet can reduce that a little bit. But again, it is RNG. Is she going to use that skill when the Hydra has buffs? Is she going to use the AoE attack to remove the buffs when the Hydra has all of the heads decapitated, etc.? But I do think that she is a mid-tier champion. I think she can put in some work for some accounts. For other accounts, she's just not worth it. It's hard to justify it. Personally, if right now I would have 150 ancient shards, I would not go for her, even if I wouldn't have the champion. And that's just because I don't really think that she can bring value to my account. But that's not the same situation for the majority of you guys out there. Each one of us has a very unique account. So it's pretty hard to kind of like make it and say, no, it's useless for everybody. Yes, she's amazing for everybody. You guys know what I'm saying. So keep that in mind and stay tuned for the guide to see if she's actually worth it. I'm definitely going to try to release that today. Leaving all that on the side. Also, Thursday, July 4th, we are planning to launch a 2x event for dropping curse set artifacts at the Ice Golem peak. Surprisingly, they are doing it during the fusion. Interesting. Why not? I guess, why not? You do want to get some extra gear, so that's nice. This event will probably last for 3 days. Yes, you have this event on for 3 days, 72 hours. Then, on Sunday, July 7th, we're planning to launch a 2x event for dropping Savage set artifacts from the Spider's Den. I'm just messing with you. I was testing if you guys are listening. Of course, I'm talking about the Fire Knight's Castle. So we're going to have a 2x on Savage. Now, this is decent because if you're farming it already for the fusion, you basically have better chances to get better gear. I would still suggest you to hold on to whatever energy you are stacking and wait for the 3x, which probably is going to be 3 weeks away from now or 2 weeks away from now, you know? Then, on Thursday, July 11th, we're planning to launch a 2x event for dropping speed set artifacts at the Dragon's Lair, guys. Again, 2x speed is great. When we are doing the fusion, yes, I will burn the energy that I need to complete the Dungeon Divers events, to complete the tournaments, but I'm not going to go overboard for 2x. I like the 3x, baby. You know, and I feel like all of you guys should like the same thing. 3x is better than 2x. Then on Sunday, July 14th, we are planning to launch a 2x event for dropping Orc accessory from the Spider's Den. Nothing crazy here, to be honest. Another thing that I do want to mention, this weekend, we are expecting to have a 15x progressive chance. Now, of course, they did not announce that today. They will announce it tomorrow. I'm not sure what champions we are going to have on the list. I highly doubted that they will surprise us with a 2x on Primal Shards. But you never know. They might do that because why not? Now, the guaranteed legendary event, guys, lasts for exactly 5 days. Okay, so you have plenty of time to try and decide if you want to go for the guaranteed. You don't have to jump on it tomorrow straight away. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you guys think that Shamet, she's worth 150 ancient shards? Some of you guys might already have her and you're using her. Let us know to hear your opinion. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.